Well, my name is Tom Thatacheri, and I'm the president of Diversity Alliance for Science. I welcome everyone at our 7th annual Diversity Alliance for Science conference here in Newark, New Jersey.
Extremely excited for what we're going to have this year. So we have a packed conference. We are sold out. Actually, we have a lot of participation from corporations and also suppliers. We have several programs going on, including like supplier-to-supplier events, which is a new this year.
Everybody we polled said it was one of the best conferences they have ever attended.
The event that we just had, the welcome session with the board, that was excellent. That was a great way for the board to get very engaged with the attendees, warm us up a bit and give us a chance to ask questions. This is my first time here, and I think that's one of the reasons why they wanted to have the welcome session for first-time attendees.
I can't tell you how awesome this conference was. I am so jazzed up about it. I am going to go home and drive my family crazy. First of all, I learned so much. I learned about negotiating for success. Marty Finkel was here on Monday night, and he talked about what the key takeaways are and how to negotiate a conversation to get to the next step. Karen Kopp, who's chief door opener for Kopp Consulting, also spoke. I never met anybody better at sales than her. She taught us all her secrets. In 1 hour, I walked away smarter and better for it. Then I don't even want to promote this, but that Karima and Anna Waltz were awesome. They emceed Tuesday's event all day long on the stage, under the hot lights. They still looked fabulous. It was awesome.
I think that the board members did an excellent job of really just kind of rolling out what the mission of the agenda is and really kind of how to maximize your time here. They really were able to give some really nice tidbits of information on really how to be the most productive with our time. So that was appreciated, especially as a new member or attendee as myself.
One of the highlights of our conference was our keynote speaker, J.R. Martinez, an individual who suffered severe burns during his Iraq time in the war, and how he turned his life around in spite of the challenges he faced. That was an incredible, inspirational hour for the attendees.
I want to thank J.R. Martinez for the powerful message he gave to us today. I think it speaks volumes to overcoming adversity. I think he spoke to the fact of how can he connect to everybody in the room. And I think with such emotion, it's easy for him to connect to everyone in the room because we all go through some level of adversity. And him giving that message shows a kind of a testament of there's always a way that you can start over. There's never any challenge that can fully take you away from your ultimate goals. And if they do, then you create a new goal. I know he touched my heart, so I hope that he reached everyone else in the room as well.
Then from there, we went on to different workshops for the day. How to beat an incumbent. They talked about, how we can get in there and create a value proposition and create interest within the corporation. We're going to talk about science, and we're going to get trained by an individual who is a leader in the pharmaceutical industry. That's Mr. Jones here. Mr. Jones is an incredible leader. He's been doing this for 6 years here at Diversity Alliance for Science. He's going to really give you what you need to be thinking in the future about science and how we can be better scientists.
this conference this year, we actually raised over $20,000. That's revenue from corporations like yourself, suppliers like yourself, coming and donating for wonderful causes. We had some great raffles. We had an amazing demonstration from the American Idol, Danny Goki. He was fantastic.
This conference is unique because we help support any of the new bio-life sciences, new technology innovations for commercialization, any of the supplies that are utilized for any of the scientific equipment, and some of the testing materials that are being used to help further the use of genetic engineering and pharmaceutical uses.
In my opinion, this is the most effective organization that we are a corporate member of. It's because, again, it's a smaller venue. It's like 300 to 400 suppliers that are attending, and there are like a good 20 or more corporations. So you get some time during the expo, during the matchmaking, during the mentorship. So there are different venues that you can use and talk and connect with all of the corporations.
We've set up something really different this year. We're doing the one-on-one sessions, but we're also, in addition to that, doing a supplier-to-supplier roundtable. And that's one thing that I'm going to be working on with Ron Yuba this year.
I'm at the Roundtable Workshop where we are meeting suppliers and we're empowering suppliers to give critique. Tell us, what's your 30-second pitch? This is what's happening right now. The folks in the room are lively. Everybody is wrapping up to the conference, and it's a wonderful, exciting time. We're giving feedback to each other. It's supplier upon supplier empowerment. You can be here. This is you next year.
I'm a beneficiary of DA4S. I attended the very first conference in New Jersey. We had 4 tables of people. I think there were 40 folks involved at that particular time. Now we're sold out, 350 strong, and I'm a living life product of what's happened as being a part of DA4S. Now doing business with a number of the big pharma companies. It's tried and true that dedication, building those relationships really works at the end of the day.
I really want to encourage you to join us next year, whether it be at the West Coast or the East Coast. This is the conference for you. I have talked to so many people from various disciplines within the life sciences industry, and they gave me such great feedback about this conference, how they were able to meet other suppliers that were able to help enhance their business, how they were able to connect with different corporations, how they were able just to mingle, enjoy themselves at a relaxed environment, and really get jobs done. We've actually found 30% of the suppliers that attend this conference get their business from this conference. This could be you, so must join us. And corporations, I challenge you. Diversity is something that is not just a nice to have, it's a nice to do. It makes you feel good when you're empowering these small businesses, these medium-sized businesses to go and capture everything that they can, just like the big boys. I love DA4S. I'm happy to be a part of the board, and I'm happy to be here.
And I encourage all of you to come join us in this journey. And we have the next conference scheduled for in February of 2015 in San Diego. That's our West Coast conference. And then our next conference here in the East Coast is going to be in May of 2015. Once again, I welcome every one of you to join this journey. Thank you.